Okay.
All right, we're live, buddy. Once again, back to give you all the greatest insights into the arm wrestling world.
Mm-hmm.
WAL 506 is upon us. 25th of September in Atlanta. So here we are with everybody else on YouTube doing our predictions.
Right.
Great card. End of the season. It's been interesting season. All the title shots. I think that actually, to tell you the truth, all of the title shots, the light, the middle, and the super heavy, there's still question marks. It's not like this is it. Like, I feel like every single one, there's still like another person. But
what do you mean by that?
Okay, so like let's start it off with lightweights. Okay. Sam Harris versus Tony Kotowski.
Yeah.
I got no problem. I think those are great picks. I love that match. But to forget all about Giannis,
of
Ellen,
course.
like I think.
How do you say his first name?
I always say Janice, but it's Giannis. I think. It's just,
okay.
Yeah, I'm ignorant, but obviously, I mean, you cannot forget him.
No.
In that division.
Yeah.
And he had a really good show last time, I thought. I mean, he, the way he beat Tom Holland. He's so smart. He's probably, I think, maybe the most versatile in the class.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say so.
Yeah.
Why is he not in that? Any idea?
No, I don't know. I mean, they can only go pick with one.
Right.
And look at, I think Tony's a great pick, actually.
Yep.
I do
Former
think,
champion.
Yeah, and I think Tony is actually going to win. I think Tony is just, I feel like the dude is a freaking gladiator.
Yeah.
I remember it was 2000, I think,
Story time.
16. And I was thinking about going in the sauna. I didn't really have to, but I wanted to, visit everybody in the sauna.
Of course.
And there's Tony Kotowski. And the dude is a fucking gladiator. Like, he looks like he's like out of the movie 300. And I'm like, that guy in the 165-pound class is a nightmare. He's just, he packs so much musculature into the class. Like, right away. And he's a good arm wrestler. He's a great arm wrestler. So, I think super hard to deal with. I'm going Kotowski.
We're going right into the predictions.
Well, I mean, we're already on that. Like, okay. I mean, this is my example. So
right. Okay.
I think Kotowski's going to win that. I think that it's really going to come down to who can get that high hand, that post, that back, that top. How's it going, Milo? Good?
No.
Not going good today, guys. Stand by for an interruption.
Nah, we're rolling.
Yeah. Okay. Who do you think on this one?
Okay, so I decided to use some props.
As
you have to work with me here.
Okay.
Use your expand your mind a bit.
Okay.
I realize it's a little bit early for that still, because it's probably only 20 after 12.
Yeah, not quite time yet.
So, Mr. Kotowski, for instance, as you mentioned, is like a Spartan.
Yeah, he is.
He
is.
Yeah. When he's on point, he's incredibly tough to beat for anybody. Stronger than probably most in the class. His training regimen must be incredible. He's very disciplined and determined. So Tony Kotowski, I'm representing a Spartan like a hammer. This is the prop I'm using for Mr. Kotowski.
Okay.
Sam Harris is incredibly fast, efficient, and he's like a.
Be careful. You're
know.
more like this.
Yeah. Sam Harris is like a ninja. Like this. It's not really a ninja, but he's like a ninja. He's fast, efficient. I'm going to pick this time in this match the ninja over the Spartan.
Oof.
So I'm going with Sam Harris with his speed and efficiency. Three. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Sam Harris takes this 3-0 over Kotowski, based on the ninja.
This
over
is
the
like
Spartan.
not even. This is one of those gimme hammers. This isn't even one of those legit ones. So I don't know.
we've got the
Katowski
first prediction
would-
out of the way. But
Well, okay, hold on. So what would Giannis be? He would be
he's a
like,
Jedi Master.
be like
What do you got there?
something like that, or what?
First we went with sauna stories.
What
Now we
was
got
that?
something tucked into your belt.
Okay, anyways, let's move on. Next match.
So to just recap,
Okay.
there's a lot of people deserving of shots at the
Yeah,
160
okay,
for the
so
lightweight class.
let's carry on. So let's go to the middle.
Yeah.
Middleweight hammer holder, RVJ. I gotta say that when you talk about like what an arm wrestler should look like, how an arm wrestler should arm wrestle, from the most fundamental, basic standpoint, it is really hard to imagine a guy who's better than RVJ.
Right.
You know, like you talk about like fundamentals, hand, arm, strength to weight. He's going to be very, very hard to beat, I think.
Yeah.
Going against the guy who I always pick against, who I love to death, man. I
Can I
love
just
this
remind you of
guy.
your promise? I want to remind everyone and you of your promise last show. You said that you're going to predict.
Man, he slaps the trigger. Justin, I love you, man. I'm just playing with you. I'm playing. Justin is a good dude. He's a really
I'm sure
good
he is.
dude.
It's just not good enough for you to pick
Fuck, man.
at any point in any video. Even though I pick him and he wins.
He does. He does. So so let's just look over recent history. Okay, RVJ had a really tremendous match with Craig Touye, where Craig like brought the full fight, right? Like Craig.
Was that with the one where there was a foul at the end and they decided to redo it?
No.
Is that way back?
I think you're talking about Sam Harris. Oh, hold on. I think.
I'm muddying the waters. You
No,
go
that
ahead.
was like with Quinlan back in like
Okay.
2016 or something. No. So this match, so the recent history, so Craig Touye is like super skilled. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when you talk about arm wrestling skills and like gamesmanship and like in the middleweight, I think that Craig Touye is one of those guys who really stands ahead of the rest, and he almost got the job done. And I feel like he played basically his very best game possible. Like when I look at the match between Craig Touye and RVJ earlier this season, I feel like it was Craig had RVJ, like Craig was in the driver's seat the whole time. And I feel like Craig lost the match just because of RVJ's just immense raw talents as a puller. And hard to beat a guy with tools like that.
Yeah.
Now, the exact opposite with Justin against Mike Solaris, it was not the same story, but Mike's a guy who I always think has the gamesmanship and all that stuff really down. And that match wasn't close.
No.
Justin totally shut him down.
Did you predict Solaris in that one?
I did. Yeah. Sorry, Justin.
Not sorry.
I'm sorry, man.
Not sorry.
Dude, I look at Justin's so good. He
Yeah.
doesn't need me to predict him. He's fine no matter what. But so I did promise, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Do I keep all my promises?
No.
Okay. All right.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So it's a big match. Before we get to the predictions,
Your camera's bobbing all over
Yeah.
the place in the wind.
yeah, it's a windy day today, guys. So there's two people on the fringes, I think.
Okay.
I think that when you look at, actually, I think there's three who are, actually, you know what? This middleweight class is stacked with people who should be, like, there wasn't enough middleweight activity this year, I don't think.
Yeah.
Because for me, there's just a ton of questions in the middleweight division. Okay? Like a lot. But let's just go with, like, the obvious ones. How good is Paul Lynn?
It looks incredible right now.
How good is Storm Chelino?
Always
Right.
incredible.
So these two guys, I feel like they're basically training partners to some degree. Storm Chelino is like he's won a hammer. He's probably the youngest guy in the WAL to have won hammers.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. Anyways, and he's still getting better, and he's still crushing it, and he flattened.
Justin.
He did, didn't he? That's what happened, right?
I think so.
Hold on. Who was his match with at the beginning of the year? It wasn't Justin. Who did he flatten?
I'm not sure. I do remember seeing videos of him dismantling Justin Bishop. I'm not sure it was this year or not.
No. He pulled somebody this year and he killed him, and I'm terrible because I forget who it is right now. But that's what happens when you lose. Don't get remembered. All I know is he killed whoever he was pulling.
So,
okay, and the last one who I just refuse to forget about is Hutchins. You know, and the thing is I know that if it's worth his time, I know that he can beat 205.
Sure he could.
I know he can.
Yeah.
And I also wonder about people like Krasimir. You know, like this 205 weight class is not at a reach for all these guys. So it's like, I know they're being pushed super heavyweight, but I also know if you say, hey, Krasimir, we give you, 2 or 3 months, can you make 205, pull RVJ? I mean, good match.
I'd like to see those two go at any weight.
Right, me too. Because they're close enough. But so let's get back to Justin and RVJ. And
what's your prediction?
I gotta go with RVJ. I know I'm proud. Next time,
No, he doesn't. No, he won't follow that up. Okay, so RVJ, what's the score? You've already
3-1.
Oh.
You get the first one. I don't know.
So, all that being said, that was quite labored and drawn out. But, anyways, you got a good point about that division being so stacked. I'd love to see a tournament-style round robin, because I know they'll be doing super matches, which are awesome. But to develop a number one contender would be fantastic. Put all these, say, 8 or 6 or whatever the top guys in that class, and do a tournament style, all done in one day, round robin.
I don't like that though.
Dude, it's you got a minute?
Man, so needy.
I would love to see something like that too, because there's a lot of trouble to establish a number one contender. Anyways, that being said, Rob Vigent Jr. is everything that you said. He's got the huge hand, huge arm, strong as hell, smart, dedicated, determined, and he's probably one of the most successful 200-pound arm wrestlers in North American history. He's got wins on pretty well everybody.
Gotta be.
So I'm going to predict RVJ in that, and I'm going to say 3-0 over Justin Bishop. The champ keeps the hammer and keeps the championship.
Oh my God.
And,
wild card question: can anybody from Australia beat RVJ?
No.
Never. Okay. All right. Moving on. Let's go to the super heavyweight division with Monster Michael Todd versus Big Daddy Jerry Cataract.
Yeah.
Love the match. Love the clash of styles.
Yes. And Jerry earned it.
Oh yeah, Jerry's got I think the last win on Michael, so yeah, that's fair. Both these guys are top of the pile.
Yes.
There's no way that you can think about arm wrestling and not think about those two names in any conversation. Probably both the very, very best at what they do. There's probably no better Kings mover in the world than Michael.
That's right.
And there's probably no better flopper suppressor, and I'm going to say in the history of arm wrestling, than Jerry Cataract.
Right.
So the way those moves fit together is like, okay, so the one's like, take my arm, all I needed is my hand, and the other one's like, take my hand, all I need is my arm.
A match made in heaven.
It's so crazy. And and it's like 7 minutes of like on your seat, losing your mind, like so it's a big match. I'll tell you, everything about me in this match, just the timing of it is terrible. To me, doesn't give Jerry really a shake. That's the way I see it. I think if both guys were 100% and fresh and healthy,
because of Jerry's injury, you mean?
Yeah.
When he posted online where he's after pulling
how can
right?
How can, like, I mean, look at me, like, going into, like, a high caliber match, which every match that you're going to get in the WL is.
Yes.
Like, if I have a match for the next 3 weeks, I'll be weak. Like, guaranteed. I'll be spent. I'll be doing rehab. And that's if I get through relatively clean. You know? If I have purple, man, I just can't imagine. I cannot imagine being in that position.
Warrior spirit. Right there.
Yeah, it's great to have warrior
shot.
spirit. It's great. But when two guys both have warrior spirit, and you come in, like, you're going to get dissected. Like, the thing, and look, I've had injuries where I've blown inside, and I can still top roll just fine, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But when you watch that match that Jerry had with Todd Hutchings, and Jerry, like, for most people, when you watch Jerry arm wrestle, it's like, kind of like, oh my God, like, it's just hard to wrap your mind around it. But I mean, once you watch Jerry a long time, you start to say, okay, he's still in good position for Jerry. But when he was pulling Hutchings, and Todd had him all, like, rolled out and kind of behind, and Jerry's like, I was like, he's gonna break his arm. I'm like, he's gonna break his arm right now, and I just don't know how, because that must have hurt his ace. Like, that must have hurt his strongest position.
Yeah.
So I think with all these factors, and Michael having had a really easy match with Dave, really, I mean,
yeah.
And Michael's training hard, he's super focused, having, you know, a 3-month layoff to get ready for the match after an easy last match. I can't help but say it's
He's 100%.
I gotta
No
say,
reason
it'll
not.
probably be the best version of Michael Todd
Yes.
ever.
Yeah.
I have to say it's going to be 3-0 for Michael. And Michael can probably make it look fairly good by the second round. That's, unfortunately, this is the way I see it. I hope it's different. I hope that somehow that bruising is not what I think it is, and Jerry's able to bring it and win. But I just, with everything I know, I'm saying 3-0 Michael Todd, easy coast by the second round.
I could not have been more impressed with Jerry Carteret the last time that he and Michael arm wrestled. I remember watching it, and I think along with everyone had thought if Michael stops, I'd just give up, reset, start over. And that's not what Jerry Carteret did. He warred through it. Like, everyone has seen probably that 7-minute match and the whole series of matches. It was just incredible. And you could not help but, like, respect Jerry Carteret even more after something like that, to fight through that, to carry on, just dripping sweat all over the table. I'm going to say Jerry Carteret's going to do it again. I just think...
I hope he does.
I think he's going to do it. I realize that he might be coming in not 100%, I don't know, but he was injured. Michael's probably, like you said, I agree with everything you say, he's probably the best ever. But I'm just picking Jerry Carteret in this one. In a war, of course, same as always.
Yeah, there's no way that the first round is anything other than a war.
No, that's right. So
unless Jerry slams him. Because I don't think Michael can slam him first round.
No.
Moving on.
Yeah.
This match is so awesome.
Yes.
So awesome. I'd say 2 of the greatest female arm wrestlers of all time. How many world championships does Gabriela Vasconcelos have? I think it's 20. I think she has 28 world championship titles. Like, that's crazy.
That's pretty crazy.
Like, that means you don't lose.
Ever.
Really. To me, that just blows my mind. And, you know, you watch her gym videos, she's so strong. Like, she does lifts that most, like, professional dudes would be kind of jealous of. And then you got the top row queen, Ice Queen, that we stole from Sweden, took her into North America, Sarah Backman, I mean, whose reputation goes far beyond the arm wrestling table. She had a bit of a bit of a layoff, but she certainly hasn't left the fitness world or the arm wrestling world. But I think that the offer now is low hanging enough that she's back. And what are your thoughts?
I love Sarah Bachman.
It's just that simple, right?
It's that simple. I've got a huge crush on her, and she's gonna win like 100-0.
Well, so do like.
You just got in trouble.
I did.
That was a dirty look.
Yeah, it was.
Anyways,
Why?
picking
Why
Sarah.
would we get in trouble?
Not we.
We is me.
You got in trouble.
Man. So okay. So why
Sarah.
why are you such a Sarah fan?
Because I love her.
Why do you love her?
What's not to love but
I mean,
Sarah
everybody loves Sarah Bachman.
Right?
Who am I kidding?
Right.
Okay. So everybody in the world loves Sarah Bachman. Is it going to be enough? I mean, everybody
enough
loves
for me.
Gabby too. Like,
Mhm.
what a great match! Now listen, I've been following Sarah on Instagram, and over the last I think she probably got told about the match probably about a month ago, because you watch everything changed about a month. She's in the gym just crushing it. She's benching, she's squatting, she's deadlifting, she's doing all her arm wrestling stuff. I gotta go. I can't help. I get so messed up with. I feel like I gotta go with Sarah too. I got it. I feel like it's gonna be a great match, big match, super relevant.
She's probably the underdog, though, right? Like,
Yes, she's got to
speaking.
be. She has to be the underdog. I don't think she's beat Gabby. I don't think
None
she
of
has.
that matters to me.
Yeah,
You know,
I know,
picks
it's
always
crazy,
go with
right?
the
Yeah,
girls, right?
yeah. I feel the same way. I feel like Sarah's gonna pull it off. I'm gonna go 3-2 though.
Oh.
I think it's gonna be crazy. I think it's gonna. Hey, Mom.
Come on, man.
I think it's gonna be a crazy match. 3-2. Sarah Bachman.
There you have it. That's all the predictions, I think, right?
I'm winning.
Oh, we forgot a match.
We don't really have to talk
It's
about it.
left-handed. And as bad company Evan Burgoyne likes to remind me, nobody cares about left.
I don't know. You see what's going on there?
Why don't you tell us your predictions for the Wagner
So-
Bortolato or Wagner Bortolato?
Yeah, I'm practicing. Every table I come to, that. All I think it was
Are we going
about
to Mongolian Village today? Were you going to shake the table up like that?
every table I get to now. I'm
Once?
thinking about Wagner.
Okay, sorry.
And
Go
I'm
ahead.
shaking the table. Look, I got a lot of. I've wanted to pull Wagner for at least 10 years. He crushed it on the world stage for a long time. The most above all his accomplishments for me is I love the dude's style.
Yeah.
Like I love his energy. I like clearly how much he loves to win.
Mm-hmm.
To me, to watch that as just a fan of the sport, like I love to watch him win because of like you can see his whole spirit just explodes.
Passion.
Yeah, and you can see it not only at the arm wrestling table, but in his gym videos. He's just
Savage.
yeah, he's definitely
He's tougher than
yeah, he's probably tougher.
most. I was going to say you, but I mean,
Scary.
he's
a bad dude.
Yeah.
Super bad dude.
Savage.
Yeah. The thing that stands out the most for me in his accomplishments is when he snapped Michael Todd's elbow. Like,
Yeah.
for me,
Crack.
that's the thing that's like,
Arm wars.
yeah, big deal. And you know, and then like I talked to Michael recently about the match, and he's like, yeah, that dude, he's like, now he's 300 pounds, and he's even better. Yeah.
Really?
He said he weighed 297 when he pulled him. Yeah. So he's even better now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Huh.
But I mean, that's great. That's what you want, right? Like, before every single time I arm wrestle, I want to be able to say, this is the very best version of me, or this is the very best thing that I can bring to the table right now with no excuse. And I can say that right now about my left. I feel great. I feel healthy. I'm getting stronger. I'll be primed. So I can't help but to say 51% in favor of a 3-2 victory. Via King's move.
No, you're not King's move left-handed.
No, probably not.
No.
But I'll try if I have to.
300 pounds?
That's what Michael said.
What was he
weighed.
when you arm wrestled Michael? Like 250?
Probably,
260?
yeah. So he was winning the world championships from like I think around 6 to 9 or 10, somewhere in that window, and he was consistently getting gold in the left hand. I think he was doing well in the right as well.
Yeah.
In the 242-pound division. So I don't know if he was cutting to that weight. So he might have been walking around like 260 or something and cutting. I don't know.
He's ready. 300 pounds.
Yeah,
He's been
300 pounds.
lurking.
Yeah, that's serious. So then, like at the beginning, like follow Wagner, I think that he kind of walked away for a little bit for whatever reason. I saw him kind of, I don't know. He just kind of took a little bit of a back step, and then the last few years, he's certainly come back strong and actually stronger than before. So yeah, I'd say he's a top 5 in the world. Best dude, without question, south of the U.S. border, in South America, and I don't know how far it extends outside of that. But I'd say known quantity, south of U.S. That's the guy to beat. Meet in Atlanta. One more dude for me.
I'm picking Wagner 10-0.
Wow. See this? Wow.
10-0 Wagner.
What you got, Wagner?
It's not going to look like that. I don't think it's gonna.
Well, that shakes the camera. No.
It's been shaking the whole time. Like you're going to be on September, whatever the hell it is.
Come on.
Wagner walks
I'm
down
so
those steps.
strong right
and they
now.
announce him, and he comes in like that monster fucking caveman that he is at 300.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna just go right inside with him. I'm gonna be like shaking my head, yes.
This video's already over.
And he's gonna be like, and it's just gonna be like, ooh, 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 and then there's me just sniffs you up like that.
What's all that about?
I don't know why I do that when I feel tough. Sometimes No. Anyways. Predictions good?
Yeah.
End of the season. Finals. 25th September in Atlanta. BR Live, Fan Seat, Facebook, all that stuff. See you guys soon, yeah?
Hi, Dusty.
Dusty, you're still in love. Don't try and kid me.